Thank you for tuning in to the Generational Wealth of Sports podcast. If you are viewing on Invest TV, great, because at no cost to you, every time you view our channel or watch our content, we receive financial credit for those views, as long as you're logged in, that is. So if you don't have an account with Invest TV, please register now for free. When you register for the free supporter investor account, every time you view our channel or watch our content, we get paid. So thank you in advance for registering for free and logging in. We appreciate your support. Oh yeah, also at no cost to you, we get paid for the likes we receive on our content as well. So go ahead and push that like button. For real. Good heaven. You only see me when it's showtime. Showtime, showtime. Ha, ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Showtime, showtime. Ha, ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Showtime, showtime. Ha, ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Showtime, showtime. Ha, ha. Unapproachable, landmine on my door mat. You lose something coming for me. Can you afford that? I'm a OG. Don't test my knowledge. Your engine won't last. Don't test my mileage. Always in style when I fly by ya. Let my car talk for me like Knight Rider. Cops try to make a move for me. I hit the corner like Usain Bolt in the 200. Old school, how I do, homie. But you looking at new money. Bossed up, I know how to play. So far out the way, they think I'm out the game. You ain't worried about bank amounts when you got American and offshore bank accounts. No problems, nope, we take them out. Yeah. Shorty fine and she want me, I take her down. You only see me when it's showtime.
Yeah, I heard that they got Marlene coming down there.
That's what they call it. Hurricane, whatever they calling it. And it's just like, man, we'll see. It seemed like it's a little bit off out into the Gulf of Mexico. Just a little bit off. Like, we'll probably just get the rain.
Okay.
You know?
Probably.
But right here where I'm at, like, it does flood a little bit. You know, only one side of the street, over on the right side of my street, will flood. It don't come down all the way to where I'm at. So if we get a whole bunch of rain, we might get a little bit of flooding, but it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be cool.
Yep. Gil, the one gonna get hit.
Oh man, it's all up through that area.
Yeah.
For real. People were talking about we running to Atlanta. It's gonna be there too. Or then we gonna go to Alabama. It's gonna be there too. Just stay your butt where you at.
Go to Miami.
Right. It's gonna be clear skies the whole time down there.
Yeah.
That sounds like life to me.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Everybody else suffering, and I'm sitting back in a kick chair on South. All right, back to the ladies, man.
Right, hey, that gotta be the life. It ain't but about 2-hour drive from here. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
For real, 2-hour flight. 2-hour drive. You can be there in 4 hours. For real. Yeah. Yeah, man. So I know did y'all watch the end of that Colorado game, or did you catch the highlights?
I did watch, because I watched the first three. I watched the first half and then some of the third. And then I forgot what happened after that. And I think I'm dead or something happened. And then the game got intense when I turned it back.
Yeah. The game was crazy. The ending was crazy. I didn't see that coming a mile away.
Neither did they. Where they were playing, neither did they.
I hoped it would happen. But the probability of that happening in the way that he caught it too, like, whoa, that's crazy.
A rainstorm.
Man,
in the rain.
Yeah, when they showed the close-up video of it, I'm like, oh shoot, that's when you really see how it was coming down, you know?
Right.
I was like, man,
Crazy.
that's divine intervention right there.
Certainly.
This
I
is
mean,
Yeah.
you know
supposed to
what?
happen.
I was mad that Michigan State's game didn't go to Dallas.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I was really mad about that.
Yeah.
Because
Let's
I
talk about them
uh,
rascals.
Yeah, man, it's just wearing my gear today. I've been getting all kind of dirty looks. Everybody mad at Michigan State that's from there down here. Like, man, don't even wear that. Take that off, man. For real. Yeah, I
They
don't know
can't
what's
depend
going
on
on.
our quarterback. He's
yeah,
so undependable, boy. Look good 1 minute, next minute you don't know what he doing.
Yeah, for real.
well, the thing is now is like that's the win you kind of need it because it's like now you got the big stretch in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
you might
murder's row.
you're over with, so
Mhm.
you might not win a game until week 10.
Mm.
So
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely it's a weird it's a weird season right now. So many is they could end up being in the playoffs.
right. And with the expansion, you know what?
Yeah, I don't know what to expect no more. I'm
Mm,
thinking,
Mhm.
you know what, they should just expand it to the top 25, man. If you get in the top 25, go ahead and let them in. Let the
mm.
guy get 20, whoever's number one gets the bye week, everybody else got to play. You know?
One
Or-
way to go.
they need to do something, man, because it's too many ups and downs. I don't think you can just tell who the best is with how they play like that. Like if you make it
Mhm.
to the top 25, then you deserve, you know what I'm saying, at least a game to play. You
Yeah.
know, because two gonna have to play against 25. So, if 25 can pull that off. Yeah.
Yeah, it's week to week, with the portal and everything. You can't predict nothing no more in college,
Yeah, for real. For real. Because
Don't know what they
I
got.
don't know how they're gonna do it. Just looking at all the
Mhm.
teams that done lost and who they like USC losing that game to Michigan. Like, how they gonna do that? You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna pick 12?
Well, that was just terrible at
For
points
real.
because I was like, I never seen football that bad in my life. I swear on everything.
Like if Miami would have lost that USF game, like what you gonna do? You know, like
Mhm.
it's too much. It's too much. Just put the top 25 in there, man.
And of that, the Bills are running amok right now.
Oh man. Now I gotta go back on my MVP pick. I said I
Yeah.
wasn't picking Josh Allen because I didn't I expected them to go 8-9.
Mhm.
Oh,
Just keep that as a footnote that I did say Josh Allen, but it was on there because I said the record would be 8-9. That's why I didn't pick him, and I
mm,
went with Stroud. I'm gonna stick with my pick, but yeah, man, Josh Allen was my first thought.
I might change my Chiefs or not my Chiefs, but my Bengals and my Bills prediction. I might flip flop the rest.
Yeah, to flip
All
them.
right, how
Yeah,
convenient.
just saying. I was like, I picked the one to be the right, other to be.
That's a
Right.
no-brainer. What's going on with the Bengals, man? What's up with the Bengals? They can't win a
Defense.
game.
Their
What?
defense is terrible.
Mm,
The only time you want to show up is when you're playing Patrick Mahomes, and it's like that's the
right.
formula. If I
Yeah.
but he did get some yards, he got my yards, he got my prize picks thing, so my prize picks was looking good.
Mm-hmm.
But he got the over. So it's like at the same time with him, he got a. It's like if you could only wake up to play the big dogs, that's a losing formula.
Mm. Yeah, that is true. That is true because these
Ain't
losses
but
they
one
done
big
took is
dog.
ridiculous. Is
Mm.
Mhm.
ridiculous, man. So yeah, they
Just
done threw us off, man. Through these first 3 weeks, we all lost. For
Dump
real.
them all.
Yeah,
Dump them
man.
all.
So we had started. Me and D had started off good. Week one, you D was
Mhm.
12-4. I was 14-2, and Pops, you was 8-8. But after that, nah, week 2, I was 6-10. D was 8-8, and Pops, you was 7-9. You got to get on that. You got to get there, man. This is the worst week. Was week 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and D was both 7-9, and Pops, you was 5-11. I said,
Boy.
man, that Cardinals against the Lions pick.
Yeah.
That the Steelers, man, they pulled it off. Me and you both had the Chargers, Pops.
Yeah.
You know, there was
Yeah.
just a few games where we was like, man, the Browns lost, you know, like these are games that we thought were sure things.
For sure.
So we get for thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. For real,
Close your
man.
eyes and pick them.
So this is
No
ridiculous.
rhyme or reason right now. You can't tell who's gonna win these days, so just say, close your eyes and pick.
For real, man. This is crazy. I was just looking at all these the 49ers is just, man, what are we gonna do?
And what are they gonna do?
Well, so much for that high rankings I was giving them earlier.
Oh man, we got it. I mean, shoot, they can't lose but one more game if I'm gonna be right.
I was like, shoot, I have to throw that out the window.
Man, I just been
Shondale
lucky.
and D coming out there to play.
Yeah, right.
You know what? I could give you Christian McCaffrey the next week, man. I've watched enough gameplay. All I got
watching. There's watching, and then there's doing.
Right. It's two totally different things here. You know.
It's like I don't know if I can run through the line, but I can run around the line.
Yeah.
And then if I lay down before they hit me, I'll be all right.
I'd be laying down in the locker room.
Right.
Not going up, coach. I can't do it.
For real, man.
The Vikings actually were surprising. Hey,
3-0. They did their thing, man. For real.
Yeah, Seahawks 3-0.
Yeah. Them
the Steelers are technically the number 1 in the AFC right now.
Yeah. Well, they're there. They're there. I guess we can't say it's by default. You know what I mean? Everybody did play the games.
For sure.
For real. And that Ravens Cowboys game was like, whoever wants it can just go ahead and take it. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens, you know, the Ravens are good for being up big in the fourth quarter, then blowing it, and they almost did it. They almost did it again. You know?
Yeah, I know what happens. Boy, they do mess up in the fourth quarter for some odd reason.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. And the Chiefs, man, we lucky to still be where we at with all the injuries we got as well.
Yeah, I got all kind of 4-leaf clovers and everything in your
man.
Man.
The kids think I'm a crazy person. I be so up and down during those games. I don't know what's about to happen.
Right. They don't either.
Right. Yeah, man. It definitely was nuts over these first 3 weeks, man. Entertaining though. Entertaining.
Yeah, that's why they put them on TV.
Right.
Well, you know, they do say you got to play the game. So.
Yeah. Yeah, them 1 o'clock games. I like to get on the red zone because I don't miss nothing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Normally the Chiefs play 4:25 or play the night game, so I can lock in on them alone later on. But during them first that 1 o'clock games, man, throw on that red zone. I ain't missing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, before this week, every game, it was 90% of the games was 1-score games. You know what I'm saying? Up to this week. This week it was a few blowouts, but up to this week, every 90% of the games was close score game, 1-score games. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be interesting going down. You know what I mean? Which teams are gonna develop? You know what I mean? Which teams are gonna completely fall off? Because the Jags, man, they looking like they just don't got it. You know what I'm saying? It's teams like that I thought was gonna be playoff teams.
Oh, we got the Panthers. Speaking of them, they won.
And I'm This boy
Where they
Dalton, you
come
know what?
from?
Right. The
Red
Dalton,
Rocket.
these quarterbacks that should retire, like Dalton and Flacco, they just go, hey man, if you're a quarterback, you're gonna play till you're 60. That's just what it is from now on. The best
Can't touch them.
quarterbacks
They
is
ain't trying to
pushing
run.
40 and beyond.
Yeah.
For
They ain't
real.
trying to run. They can play till they 55, you know.
Man, Dalton went out there and did his thing.
Hmm.
But it looked bad for Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it looks bad for the direction that the league was trying to go in, you know, and trying to speed up the game, trying to get it higher, higher scores and things like that.
Hmm.
I guess they thought like having the quarterback they could throw and run, make it more exciting at the same time was going to do that. But now
Hmm.
you seeing like, man, Bryce Young wasn't ready. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then you bring in somebody who was pretty much rolled off. You know what I mean?
Right.
He lightened it up. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it's a place for the old school stay in the pocket quarterbacking, and there's a place for the evolution. You know what I mean? Like you just got to see what fits right for your team. You can't just try to jump out there and do what Lamar Jackson is doing because that ain't for everybody.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
You better know what you're doing, you know, and they know what they're doing.
End up like Tua if you don't.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's
like
yeah.
Tua, man.
Oh
Gosh.
man.
Mhm.
Hey, I don't know what to say about that guy. You know what I mean? He
Worried
got a
about his long term.
yeah, yeah. Like it's very much in jeopardy, like how his quality of life is going to be,
Yep.
because those every single one of those concussions go through the whole spectrum of what a concussion is. The locking up. Like most people just get the headache and go off to the side. You don't even know they got the concussion.
Mhm.
But with Tua, man, it goes through every single
Mhm.
progression of that. And he got to know, like, that's not normal. Like,
Hands be all
yeah,
gnarled
for
up, you
real.
know.
Like, everything locks up. And, that's
Mhm.
not normal. That's not
Yeah,
normal. And for it to happen to him like that every time he gets it, though,
right.
like nah, he need to rethink this because they're not gonna lay pillows down. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
for real. Anytime you get one of those types of concussions, that could be it.
Hmm.
You could not get your brain function back.
Right.
It ain't just let us shine a light in your eyes and see, and yeah, that ain't it. That
Mhm.
ain't it. Like this go
How
way
many
deeper
fingers I'm
than that.
holding up? You know?
Right.
They can't just hit you with the smelling salts,
Mhm.
you
Okay, I'm
know.
good.
Man, so yeah,
Yeah.
he might really need to think about it for
Mhm.
real because
If he can.
that's yeah,
Right.
man,
Right.
for real. Somebody got to step in and save him if that's the
Mhm.
case.
Yeah, mom and daddy got to come up. You done.
For real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Either that, he got to put on one of those big felt helmets or something that'll, absorb most of that contact.
yeah, I seen they giving that to a lot of the novice. They giving that to the
Oh
novice
yeah.
players in the
Hmm.
in the little leagues now.
There's a
You
few
know,
linemen that wear them.
yeah,
Why they don't let them do it?
yeah, they gonna have to do something. I know you were saying putting Bryce. Go ahead, trade Bryce over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably light it up, man. But Tua really be messed
Yeah.
up then. The person that
Right.
replaced you
Mhm.
at Alabama, replacing you in the league.
Right. It's happened
Oh,
again. Oh no.
right, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Jalen Hurts, like, see, that's why I got out of there.
You know they got
Mm,
a hundred mil guaranteed. So it's like, why can't he walk away?
mm. Yeah, that is true. They got an expensive lifestyle at the same time, though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They'll love the game though. They love the game, and it's like, hey, I'm
Mm,
feeling better. Let me let me
right.
give it a try.
Right.
I hear that. I do.
Mhm.
I understand the other side of that.
Mm.
He
But
almost broke his neck the
Yeah.
last time he dived head first into the
yeah.
chest of the defender. Well,
Hmm.
Hmm.
sideways.
Man. Yeah, it wasn't even like a bad hit. Like,
No,
yeah.
just wrong spot. Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, that's tough, man. That'll give you something to think about right there. Him and his family need to, you know, they need to really sit down and talk about that, because you could come back and never have another concussion again, or you could come back and have another one the first game you come back, you know. For
Yeah, he
real.
went a year without one, so
Yeah.
he can do it, but I wouldn't risk it at
Mm-mm.
this point.
Nah, especially you got a little money in the bank. If you got to sell your house and everything, get your money back, then
Yeah.
you do that. You
Hmm.
know, go work with your little brother so he can go get him a check. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I mean, if he got a mind for the game, he could always be a coach.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to be a likable guy, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
yeah, he maybe he needs to shift, man, because that's scary right there to not know. I mean, anybody is susceptible to that once they step out on that field.
Right.
But to have the history that he got, like, come on, man. And for it to be prime time all the time like that, like the whole
Right.
world is seeing this, you know.
Hmm. Right.
These is not no stingers. These are
Hmm.
full-fledged injuries that you're having.
Hmm.
Like,
Yep. Just didn't see a couple stars, and okay, it cleared up.
right,
Okay. No,
man.
neurological damage.
For real, man. That's tough right there. Gonna have to make a solid decision about what they're gonna do.
Right.
Because we don't wanna
I just know that this brain scan is gonna look crazy, but
yeah.
it's time for that.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Because
real.
and the crazy thing, they don't know until it's done. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Autopsy. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's happening
His
younger.
is obvious. His
yeah.
is going to be pretty obvious. You're
Yeah,
going to have
there's
some.
no doubt
You
about that, and with the who was it? They play for the Broncos. They getting younger and younger with it now. Like was it Demarius Thomas who passed away? Is that who it was
Um,
Yeah,
that
he
played for the
passed away.
Broncos?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they seen that on his scan once he passed away. Like, man, he was early 30s, you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Yeah.
For real. So yeah, it's getting more and more intense.
Yeah.
I will say I've seen the biggest mugs get cracked in football, and I've seen the smallest mugs get cracked in football, and they're all in the hospital the same.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I seen one of the biggest people in school. I was like, oh, we like 10, and this mug 6'3". And he got. I was like, I definitely can't play football.
Said he went to the hospital.
I was like, this big old.
Yeah, man, it is true.
Yeah, not for the kids to play. It's a
Man,
grown man game.
Right.
yeah, for real. That's the truth.
Mm.
And then added to it, you got a James Harrison cracking you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well, and then what make it even crazier, I seen that Gilbert Arenas and them was talking about Ryan Clark that time because he said something basketball related. And
Oh.
I watched some of Ryan Clark highlights, and I was like, that's not a guy that you should really take. If he could hit somebody without regard for his own life,
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
He threw his body around.
Yeah.
Because
He
it's like
said
just about killed Wes Welker in that game.
he
And
said he had plenty of hospital visits and surgeries that was self-inflicted.
yeah,
For real. Mm.
and I'm like, yeah, these guys are really, there's some mental work that they got done to do that.
Hmm.
I guess I'm about to throw myself into this man that's just as big as me, maybe a bit bigger, and I'm gonna knock the crap out of him. It's
Yeah.
actually, you ever watch ever had to watch The Incredibles before?
The Incredible, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen the first one.
So it's like in that movie they had the little the black machinery, the little bowling ball joint that was like a killer.
Yep.
The way that Mr. Incredible had to beat it was to make it hit itself.
Hmm. Yep.
Similar to that, I use that as an analogy for everything that's self-inflicted. When it's
Mm.
human body colliding with human body, that's the first thing that come to mind. What would be a better way to destroy something than itself?
Right, right.
If
Yeah,
I can
that does make
destroy a diamond,
sense.
maybe another diamond would destroy that diamond.
Man. Uh.
Learn to slide.
Yeah. That's the thing right there. How can you not take the contact yourself?
Right.
I'm out of bounds.
Man, yeah, that's definitely a serious situation there, man. For real. And just hey, I hope that full health and then he walk away. That's what I'm hoping, that he just walk away so he can stay in full health. But
I mean, he dived headfirst into that.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's what maybe he thinking it's on him. Maybe he thinking it's his fault, so maybe he can come back and he won't do that again. But in the heat of the moment, you never know.
Need that yard.
I want to
win.
Yeah. Like, I want to win. I got to die for that mug. And I was like, I can't go backwards. I got to go forward.
Right.
Played for Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Better get that yard.
For real. Man. Yeah, that's wild, man. And then you got with the Cowboys, man. I heard Stephen Jones like, hey, man, we paying these people. We couldn't pay Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry only wanted $8 million. You know what I'm saying? And then he's at the end of the interview, he said they got to see how it goes with Micah Parsons. Like, man, you gotta pay him. Man,
No
who knows?
choice.
Do the Cowboys want to win?
I don't think so. I think that there might be the most selfish organization in the sport.
They be fussing like they want to win. You see them on the sideline fussing at each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Then they get out there and do nothing.
Right.
So if you can count on anybody to choke, you can count on them Cowboys.
Right.
Reggie Miller, man. Reggie Miller.
Oh, man.
Yeah, their defense is horrible. Can't stop a runny nose, let alone a bloody nose. They can't stop a running nose.
Man.
They're just terrible.
Yeah,
it's giving up too many yards.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. They just they losing. We'll see. We'll see how it goes going forward, man. I'm flabbergasted by the way the season has started.
Most of it's upside down, of course. So you can't figure it out.
I'm worried about my picks.
Certainly.
Hey, I tried to stick with the Patriots, man. Black coach, black starting quarterback in New England. Now that's something. That's something to be celebrated.
Right.
But I gotta go and get off that bandwagon. Well, I gotta see who they play this week before I say that. Chances are
I was for 0-16. I was rooting for them to get what, 0-16 or something? Something close to that effect.
Yeah, I think you had them 2-14. If I could, let me look here and see what you had.
Oh, so they almost there. They could beat that.
The Patriots. You got them 3-14. Both of y'all got them 3-14. I got them 6-11. I'm worried about my picks. All right, man. Let's get these week 4 picks in here and see what we got. Starting Thursday night. Hopefully we can come up this week.
Right.
We got the Cowboys. Right. The Cowboys are at the Giants Thursday night.
Dallas Cowboys.
I'm definitely going with the boys.
Ooh, that's a tough one. If the Giants had a running back, I would go with them.
Yeah, I hear that.
Stay at home. I'm going with the Giants. I'm gonna go with the Giants.
Going Giants.
Disarray. I don't like the way the Cowboys are fussing at each other. That never looks
right. Good. It's not an easy choice for me either, but I'm like, they gotta do it. Like, this is, if they lose this is insane.
I mean, quick week, and you gotta travel too.
Right.
I need them yards from Dak this week so I can win my money.
Then we got
some yards, but they, you double CD. Who you gonna throw to?
Right. That is true, because cooks ain't cooking.
Right. Giants found a little something this week, so I think they might get them.
Yeah, they rookie doing the thing.
There's been some interesting games on Thursday night football this year. Like, it's been some real weird games. Like, they had like the Patriots versus the Jets on Thursday Night Football. I'm like, who's watching this?
Mhm.
Like, if I didn't have to watch this, I wouldn't even, or if it wasn't a Prime, I wouldn't even think about turning this on.
Right, right. By the time I got home, that game was pretty much over. It was already a blowout. The way Aaron Rodgers, you seen with him and his coach with their awkward that awkward hug push.
We hugging, fighting, pushing, hitting. What are we doing here? Just go with the fist bump.
Aaron Rodgers, like, who are you?
It's like he's about to flip him.
Right.
Yeah, the Cowboys need that win on. They need that.
Yeah, they got to get it. They got to get it.
Bad.
I mean, it's the only thing they can say they season to get this W, but I don't know.
Right.
I just don't like
It's
what
gonna
they're
be a
doing
tough
right
one.
now.
And I need it for my picks for the Giants to lose.
It's gonna be a tough one. I'm deep down inside, I feel like the Giants can pull it off. I ain't gonna lie, but I gotta just go with the Cowboys because it would just be utterly ridiculous for them to talk the way they talk and then lose this game. Yeah.
I mean, they do that every year.
Yeah. That's very true.
And they're Cowboys fans, but oh, Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys. Every year, the mugs get shut down, get choked out the playoffs, and lose in embarrassingly horrible fashion.
Yeah, man. This is no joke. And next we got the Bengals at the Panthers. Normally you would think this is an easy pick.
Right. I'm tempted to put the Panthers at this point, the way the Bengals been doing. Because they ain't going to come to play if it's not the Chiefs. So I'm like, shoot, I might just pick the Panthers.
I'm going to Bengals, man. They ain't got no choice but to win. They can't go down 0-4 in that division.
You're right. So
Red Rocket Revenge.
Man.
Hopefully Joe can pull it out.
That is true. I still got to go with the Bengals. Stop putting them thoughts in my head.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals too. I don't think Panthers got 2 weeks in a row in them. They ain't surprising nobody. So.
I'll go. I took Bengals too. I can't give the Panthers any goodwill.
Man, watch the Panthers win.
Right.
Blowout
22-7.
Hey, I'll eat the pin. Win
Dalton throw for 700. I watched the podcast that said I seen a podcast that said I needed my revenge.
Yeah, cut me loose. My job.
Right.
He just might.
Right.
He'll be motivated. I don't know about the rest of them, but he'll be motivated.
Right, that is true. I might have to tag him in a post. Next, we got the Saints versus the Falcons, which is another good game. Oh, man. The Saints lost one. They lost one. And normally when they get to losing, it turns into a trend. And the Falcons definitely need this game.
Yeah. Where they at?
They're at Atlanta. They're in Atlanta.
Well, then I'm gonna go Falcons.
Yeah, I'm going Saints, man. They got too many weapons. I'm going Saints.
They'll be showing how to play them, though. That's gonna be I'm going Falcons. I got them to win the division, so they need this game to win the division. So.
Yeah, they definitely need the game.
Falcons. Division game. So.
I'm gonna go with the Saints, man. They had a good start, even though they lost this last one. We'll see. Next, we got the Jaguars versus the Texans. I gotta go with the Texans, man. So my MVP pick can come back up. Come on, man.
They ain't gonna lose 2 in a row.
And they need a win, though.
Yeah. Jags desperately need a win.
They do, but they can't get it done. Not in Houston. Not with Houston. Houston
have
got to put it on them.
shoot. So y'all both said Texans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be contrarian and go with the Jags to steal one.
Now you know you did the same thing just with the Bills in the Jags.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't respect them last week, so I'll respect them this week.
It's all right. All right, man. You gonna go with the Jags?
I'll take a couple on the chin this time.
Then we got the Broncos at the Jets. I'm gonna go with the Jets. They look good.
Yep. I said Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers.
But the Broncos didn't look bad either this last game.
They 1-2, yeah. But
I'm gonna go Broncos on this one. I'll go Broncos.
Gonna go Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh man,
believing in Bo Nix.
I hear you.
Runner up for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Vikings at the Packers. I think that Malik Willis magic is about to run out. He had a good 2-game run, but I think it's time for them to go on ahead and lose one.
Jordan gonna be in there this week.
You think he coming back?
Yeah, they had almost cleared him for the past Sunday. It was a game time decision.
Well, let me hold my horses here. Now I got to put some thought into it. Oh man!
In Green Bay, right?
In Green Bay.
Oh yeah, Packers.
Green Bay gonna win that. Green Bay gonna win that one. Division game. Got a good bad blood. A lot of bad blood.
The Lions fan in me needs the Vikings to lose as well.
Oh man!
And then 3-0 is too optimistic of a start. So
Darnold's due for a clunker. He can't keep going like he been.
I'm going with the Vikings, man. I'm gonna tough it out here.
They do play good defense, though. They do. They Brian Flores got their defense playing well.
That's what got me thinking. Like, this ain't a good comeback game for Jordan Love. Like,
yeah, he might get a cold or something. Huh? Sorry, coach. Coach, I'm a little sick here. Go take that beating.
Man. When they had him out there warming up with no pads on before the last game, but they like he only throwing like pillow passes. I'm like, wait a minute, he wasn't his arm that was hurt. He been put a little oomph behind there. I ain't like that.
Yeah, he'll be back in there this week. Watch.
Hey man, hey, I hear it. I hear you.
Malik playing too well. You gotta sit down.
Yeah, that is true. They talk. We have a controversy.
It'll be like Dobbs did for the Vikings last year.
Oh yeah, he took over.
Heating it up.
All right, then we got the Steelers at the Colts. I believe this is gonna be like one of the games of the week right here. Oh man.
In Indy.
In Indy, yes.
The Steelers been solid, man.
They've been playing good.
Like they
ferocious.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And it's whatchamacallit, my boy.
This is a tough one. I think it's gonna be a good game. And I hope they ain't trying to sneak in Rusty. Rusty Wilson. Don't try to sneak him in there. Keep him on the bench. As a matter of fact, trade him.
He's cheap for them right now. So they good.
Right.
Miami could use one at the moment.
Yeah, somebody whose salary is paid.
Right.
Bryce Young.
Right. Yeah, that's where he better end up at. I think I'm gonna go with the Steelers on this one. I'm gonna keep them going. It'll make me happy to see Tomlin getting closer to keeping that 500 record or better alive.
Right. Yeah, he's like Houdini right now.
Right.
I'm going Colts. They got to come back and do something. It's time for the Steelers to have a clunker. They ain't scoring.
Right.
That defense can't keep, they're not the 85 Bears.
Right.
The
Said
defense
you can't
cannot keep
keep getting
doing
by like
that.
this.
Yeah, kick a couple field goals. Okay, we got them.
Right. That's their game.
I can't see it. Yeah, Indianapolis got to get them this week.
I'm gonna go Steeler.
You going with the Steelers?
Front runners.
Hey, I took a couple on the chin already that I'm confident wins where I could get them at this point.
Right.
Let's see. We got the Rams versus the Bears next.
Rams versus the Bears. LA Rams.
Yeah, I'm going
In
Rams.
Chicago.
It's in Chicago, yes.
I'm still not concerned.
I'm going Rams.
I'm going Bears.
Whoa.
You're picking against your own squad.
Yeah. Do that occasionally.
What
Often lately.
did they put Nakua? He on IR? He ain't playing yet, or what's going on with him?
I think he's still out a couple more weeks, probably.
Okay. Oh, and
No
Cooper
Kupp.
Cup.
No, Kupp's out for 4 weeks at least.
Oh,
man.
so then I might change it up then. Might have to go Bears for lack of offense.
You gonna switch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it in the Bears.
Bears?
All right. I was like, if
all right, convince me.
Right. Y'all can take that L together. I'm sticking with the Rams.
Yeah. I still don't know how they beat San Francisco last week.
Man. I'll take it though.
Mm-hmm.
If they got it, they got to get my record for them. Got to get up. We need these wins. 49ers. Maybe they'll turn it around. Next, we got the Eagles, and they're at Tampa. That's gonna be a good game. Man, I think the Bucks need to win. They don't need to be losing games in a row, But the Eagles, man, I think they figured something out. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Be nice to know if Brown was going to play.
Yeah.
I'm going Tampa Bay. I just don't. Because Devontae got hurt too. He had that bad concussion. That was a terrible hit.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
That dude ought to be suspended, whoever hit him. Who knows if he's going to be clearing the protocol in time, and if AJ don't play.
Yeah, somebody going to have to step up big time. And the
my
Bucks
boy
is
Hurts.
at full force.
Right.
Hurts ain't been taking care of that ball. He's been throwing it to the other team a lot and giving it away. So had to put a lot more on him.
Yeah.
Injuries on Tampa right now. So I'm gonna probably go Eagles.
There's injuries on both sides then. Yeah, I'm a Saquon, man. I'm gonna stick with Saquon this week.
Bucks got them linebackers. They ain't gonna let Saquon run all over them, man.
Yeah, you're right about that too. They do got a nice defense. For real, they always do.
Stop the Lions.
Yeah, that's very true. Man, stop putting these thoughts in my head. I'm towing the line again. Wait a minute.
It's called good sense. Good sense is what that's called. Prudent analysis is something. Right. Could be on ESPN with this.
Right.
Man. All right. Next, we have the Patriots and the 49ers.
The 49ers says lightning doesn't strike twice.
I got to
jump
believe
off the Patriots come back. Patriots come back.
I'm off the Patriots this week. I got to go with the 49ers. I stuck with them 3 weeks in a row. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, well, man, what's his name? Jennings. He ain't gonna score like he did this week, but Ayuka have to have a good week.
Hopefully, he can finally step it up. That's what he asked for the money for. That was the holdout was all about.
Yeah, they beat up though. Boy. They got Kittle's out. One defensive lineman's out for the year. They got a lot of injuries.
Man, I'm hoping Kittle, he should come back this week. He was a last minute scratch, wasn't he?
No, I think it was Friday. They said he wasn't going to play, but
Okay.
Ain't no telling. Ankles. One day you go to bed and wake up the next day. Hey,
yeah.
I can move. Back in there.
All right. Now we got the Commanders versus the Cardinals. Hey, the Commanders, man, they've been playing pretty good. They have
At
been
the
playing
Cardinals.
good. So you think Daniels? You said Bo Nix is your runner up. What you think? Daniels gonna get it?
Oh yeah, He's gonna lock that up.
If he can keep on the path, he got the team that's doing better than it was supposed to be.
Like, where's the Cardinals?
They're all over the place. They had the Lions for a while though. They were hanging in there and then gave it up at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the
Hired up in
Commanders are
Buffalo.
going to be riding a little bit too high off this Bengals win. I think they're going to be riding a little too high, going in there a little too confident, and Cardinals is going to clip them.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna go Cardinals too. I just, I hate picking a Monday night team, especially
Right.
one that's got to travel after that too, because you're losing almost 2 days of practice and
Yeah, that is
recovery
true.
time.
Yeah.
So Cardinals, this will seem like the wave. Cardinal. Hopefully Kyler can come out balling this week.
Yeah, they should be a little angry after losing to Detroit like that.
Yeah. They got dog walk.
I was angry they lost to Detroit.
All right. Next, we got Chiefs at the Chargers.
Chiefs. I need what is it, 16-1? I need inject that in my veins, man.
You're on autopilot there when it comes to the Chiefs.
Yeah. Man, I ain't sure, man.
Herbert's hurt. Herbert's hurt, so I don't think they can do anything with him. Chiefs, the chefs.
All right, man. I guess I gotta. Yeah. I'll go with
They've been playing. They've been about 75%. But is your boy gonna catch some balls this year?
Something gotta happen, man. What is up with Kelsey, man?
He just act like he just out there. I'm just out here.
He wouldn't start in that FX show with Niecy Nash and them. He distracted. He had to learn over the summer. Had to memorize his line.
Well, hey, that's something to think about because Steph Curry did it too. He had his own show over the summer.
He's been running routes after them lines, doing something.
He had horrible right the playbook.
I'm only gonna pick the Chiefs because of our defense. If it's a hurt quarterback or a backup quarterback, we're gonna shut that down. You know what I mean? Because our rush game, our blitz game is impeccable.
Bolton got to be healthy. He get nicked up a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He'll be out there. He know what's good.
He's a thug. We know that much. If he can, he will.
Hey, man, wrap your arms around the ones you love. They all need it, especially the thugs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
These things with Diddy start coming out. They gonna really be.
we staying far away.
They all sweating that one.
For real. They said they said he bought all the baby oil in New York. Hey, what you doing with all that baby oil?
Buckets of baby oil, boy. Flashing everywhere.
Man, this guy. Man. The baby oil bandit.
I think somebody did the math, and that was roughly $25,000 worth of baby oil.
And
He
see,
needed stock in that thing.
this is a terrible segue because the
Right.
next team is the Browns.
Deshaun needs some baby oil.
Right.
No.
Certainly will be, bro.
We got the Browns at the Raiders.
Oh boy, both teams need some baby oil.
Right, come on.
Devontae Adams mad. Everybody mad on the Raiders.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Raiders, man. I'm gonna go with the Raiders on that one.
Well, I think Crosby's hurt though.
Oh, Max
I
is
did see
out.
that.
Oh,
I did
man,
see he was hurt. And that
man,
hurts
that's
their
tough.
defense. You know, 'cause he half their defense.
Yeah, he's yeah.
The next rushing round.
That's being generous to the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Minshew and Devontae, I say they have a better game than, what I mean,
Deshaun
Cleveland.
and Amari.
Yeah, Deshaun and Amari. Yeah, yeah.
As much as I would hate to say the Raiders gonna win, I think the Browns is not gonna do nothing because they ain't been doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And Miles Garrett's out too, ain't he? He hurt his foot or something. And Garrett out.
Oh man, Miles
It's
Garrett
possible.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Raiders. I just don't see it on the Browns. I don't know what's going on with them. Raiders got to be bad because coach done cussed them out all week.
So y'all both picked the Raiders?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Browns just to be contrarian.
Take the Browns.
And because they beat the Jags that week, and it was a nail biter. So I was like, maybe they could pull this one out. Just maybe. The land for the
They'll
land.
lose some more money.
For the land.
We got a heavyweight bout for the Sunday night game. We got the Bills first, and they at the Ravens. Man, I'm gonna go with the Ravens because I need the Bills to start losing some games. For real.
I'm a Lamar guy. Give me Lamar.
With the Ravens. You know what? The thing about it though is like a part of me wants the Ravens to win because they almost beat the Chiefs in that game. There's a toe from beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the Bills have won 3 in a row off spectacular passing, and the Ravens got run out the gym by passing. So I might go Bills this time. Just in case if somebody wrong, I get y'all losing twice. Usually y'all lose if I win.
For real.
So I'm gonna go Bills.
And that's definitely a strong pick. You know, the Ravens got to show up and play.
Your boy Josh, what's going on with his left hand though? He be handing the ball off both ways with his right hand. That's very unusual. I don't know if y'all noticed that last night.
I didn't even notice that.
He do no handoffs with his left hand. You know. Instead, he fell on it and something happened. I don't know what they said happened, but he don't do nothing with his left hand, right?
Yeah.
They still put up 40 points.
Yeah, he played like that. They gonna tie it behind him.
Yeah, you don't need a hand.
Right.
Cut that thing off. We get 50.
Right. They got 2 Monday night games this week. They got the Titans at the Dolphins.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I go Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Without Will Levis still garbage. I feel like Will Levis every week. And I'm like, it's like Benny Hill's about to start playing in the background and he's just doing something that's every week. It's a blooper reel for Will Levis.
He's gonna learn. He gonna sit down. One of the two. So he gonna have to get right sometime. And I just don't know. Didn't they pulled the quarterback for the Dolphins this past weekend, didn't they?
Yeah. And who they
Skylar
put in?
Thompson.
They was
Thompson
putting.
started, and
Yeah, they put Huntley in, didn't they?
they put somebody in.
Yeah, I think Huntley, the one that used to back up
Mm.
Lamar. I think he's gonna be the one to get the start this week. He is pretty good. He did make the Pro Bowl one year.
Okay.
It's a toughie, boy. I like the Dolphins, but they're at home, right? Dolphins.
Dolphins are at home.
Mm.
Who's
Okay,
the? You gonna go with the Dolphins?
I'll go Dolphins.
Man, what's
As long
the?
as they don't pull my boy over and put him on the concrete again.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you know what? If Will Levis don't play, the Bill, or what was it, Titans, they might win if Will Levis don't play.
Yeah, I know he ain't somebody to be rooting for the way he get out there and play. But
They want
this
Willis
is
back.
this yeah, right. Yeah. It's about time for Hopkins to have a good game. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on. So I'm
he
gonna go with
played
the
better
Titans. I'm gonna go with the
Sunday.
Titans.
Okay.
I
He
like
did play better Sunday, so he gonna get right. Can't stop that dude when he get going. Mhm.
um nah, I gotta go with the Dolphins. I was gonna go with the Titans. I gotta go with the Dolphins. Because if Huntley is playing, that changes the dynamic for me.
Mhm.
Man, because the whole time he was with the Ravens, I was saying, man, he need to find a team that he can run. So if
Yeah.
this, it was really like
Mhm.
1A, 1B. Lamar just so far ahead of so many people. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But
Yeah.
he came in and held it down though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Dolphins on that one. I gotta see it.
Mhm.
And the last
Yeah,
game of the
Titans is
week is the
nice.
Seahawks at the Lions.
Lions, go Lions.
Yeah.
Honolulu Blue all the way.
Yeah, man.
Time
I
for the
gotta go with
Seahawks
the
to take a whooping.
It's about time for them to get one. But DK Metcalf, man,
Mhm.
that's a bad boy right there.
Right.
For real, he ain't taking no prisoners right now. If
Yeah.
you line up against him, you in trouble.
Oh, he's a beast. No doubt about it.
All right, man. We got our
No
week
doubt
4
about it.
picks in.
Mhm.
We a couple weeks out from the start of the greatest game on earth.
Certain.
See, Porzingis
Basketball.
is out till mid-December.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
surgery on something. So.
Oh,
yeah.
actually, speaking of that, I was gonna mention it earlier, but I was like, I'll let it wait until then. They're saying that Kawhi might not play the opener. So,
That dude, boy.
You know
He's
what?
so
He
bad.
could retire. He should retire.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Most of
be
the
all
time, he
right.
is retired.
But what James Harden gonna do, man? Like this
right.
is
James done got too old, man. This boy tread off that tire, boy.
mm,
He's almost bald. Mm.
man, that is nuts, man. So I want to go through these Eastern Conference teams and see how y'all feel about that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See how you feel. Now let me ask a quick question here because with the in season tournament, is it a East and a West team that has to be in the finals of that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to be sure because I couldn't remember if it had to be a East or West team, if they just went by
They
what
calling it something different this year. What is it called?
NBA Cup.
Something,
the NBA
something.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on,
just
man.
NBA Cup here.
Well, they gonna pull a soccer ball out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
call it
That's pretty
something
much
with it.
what it is.
Man, they ain't got nobody, they ain't got no innovators in there. Come up with something new.
They think they did.
Right.
The in-season tournament wasn't so bad a name, but
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now that I know that, that gives me a good place to take this here, you know what I mean? So if we start in the Atlantic division here with the Celtics, and we know Porzingis is gonna be out till December. So I see with their current lineup, they got Jaylen Brown, they got Porzingis, who's gonna be out.
Oh, I know who that I'm gonna pick here.
I hear you.
I already know what's happening.
They got Tatum, Holiday, Horford. I'm just naming the people that I know played minutes last year. Okay.
Right.
They got Sam Hauser. They got Luke Cornett. They
Derek
got
White.
Pritchard. Tillman out and still there. They picked up Lonnie Walker the fourth. I think he might do some damage.
That's a great pickup.
Yeah, and they got Derek White. You know what I mean? And just that alone, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's 12. That's 11 players right there.
Hey, you know what? I'll never forget Lonnie Walker won the Lakers a game.
Oh yeah, he showed it. He came in that game and exploded.
We ended the Warriors dynasty with that one.
How y'all feel about that Celtics roster?
I'm pretty good. I don't mind. They won the championship last year. They'll probably be in the conference finals again.
Okay. And then you got the Nets, and they got the taller Bogdanovich on their team. They got Claxton, they got Dorian Finney-Smith, they got Killian Hayes, they got Shake Milton and Dennis Schroeder. They got the infamous Ben Simmons.
What's funny is Brickley was trying to say Ben Simmons was going to be in all-star form again this year.
Okay.
And I was like,
we shall see.
Completely healthy.
Right.
He going to be taking orders at Mr. Corned Beef.
Yeah.
They got Cam Thomas. They got Zaire Williams, which I think is a good pickup. He was with Grizzlies.
Ooh, that's bad for Memphis right there.
They got Jalen Wilson. Jalen Wilson's out of Kansas. They got Trendon Watford. He played for the Blazers, then came over to the Nets. He did some quality minutes. And then they got Amari Bailey, who hasn't been getting no clock nowhere yet.
And well, I think they bad enough to give my boy Amari some.
And he said he might get some tick in there, man.
Yeah, I would watch.
That didn't help their season.
I would watch the games if it's on the court side, and I would watch them.
Yeah. They definitely more than 12 deep right there. So how you feel about that roster? There's a lot of guards on there.
I'll tell you, if I could will them to be 0, I would. That's permanently for what they did this summer. Yeah. And we about to get into that in a second here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it.
I absolutely hate the Nets for that one.
They're a lottery team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you got Claxton and you got Schroeder, and
do they have
the only defender to the Knicks?
Yeah.
Do they have any picks? The question though?
You say what?
Do they have any picks this offseason?
That is a good question, man, because they still ain't got no picks from Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Yeah. They got to get in the Cooper Flag tournament now.
Oh yeah, they'll find a way. They'll find a way in there. Okay, so everybody says that they'll be in the lottery, huh?
a Caitlin Clark type dude in New York, that'd be all right.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody expect them to be worst team in the league.
Yeah, I hear
even
that.
Texas, they expected to get the number 1 pick.
All right, and in that division, we got the Knicks. They got Achua over there. They got OG. Got Mikal Bridges, Brunson. They got White Dante over there. Got Josh Hart. That Tyler Kolek out of Marquette, right? Yeah, he's They say he's a solid baller. Okay. They got McBride. They still got the Marcus Morris. They got the twin over there still. They got Campaign. They got Randall, Mitchell Robinson. They got Landry Shamet and Jericho Sims. And
they have 4.
Be starting.
Mentioned the Nets actually got 4 because they got Brooklyn pick, they got the Bucks pick, they have one of the Thunder picks, and they have their own.
Okay. Okay. So I'm thinking, man, the Knicks, yeah, they should, as long as everybody stay healthy, man. With them, it's one injury to Bridges or
Mitchell
Brunson
Robinson.
or Randall or
Mhm.
one
I don't think
injury.
that's gonna work out with Randall in there. Because
They are.
Brunson be hammering the ball so much, and
Yeah,
Randall gonna try to dominate the ball.
yeah.
Then no
I
Mitchell Robinson until Christmas.
Mm.
Yeah. And I like I said before, they need to package Randall and Robinson and see what they can get.
Hmm.
For real, get those guys out of there and bring in some productive guys because you
Yeah,
got everything you need if you put
they
those.
lost Hardenstein too, the hustle
Yeah,
guy.
Hardenstein was a big loss.
Hmm.
Big loss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thunder. But yeah, I do hate the Nets for trading Mikal Bridges to the Knicks for
Yeah.
baggage. Because it's like if it was something substantial, I'm like, okay, I'll take Julius and that'll be it.
Yeah.
But it's like you telling me that you just go just for nothing.
Right.
A
Suggestions.
draft pick that won't have no value.
What about where they saying Cam, was it Cam Johnson?
What? Cam Johnson?
Yeah, where they sent him? I didn't see him on the roster.
Uh, he is. I think he's still on the roster.
Huh.
I haven't
Yeah,
heard anything. The
they didn't
Nets,
have him
no.
on there.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
He's
Hmm.
still on the roster.
He's still on there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen Cam Thomas, but I didn't see Cam Johnson.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Well, that
Maybe
make
he's a
that
free
shine a
agent.
little bit more light. That
Right.
they still a lottery team.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, the
How
difference
you
is Cam Johnson going to actually play games.
yeah.
His career numbers as far as playing games is not that great.
Yeah. I hear that. How you feel about the Knicks roster? Think they got a chance out there? Or they
I
gotta
think
make
they could win
those
the NBA Cup for sure. They could win that NBA Cup for sure. I'm confident in that. But
I think.
if what he just said, they will be out. That Julius is going to be in, and no Mitchell Robinson till December. That might get knocked off as far as that goes. But if he can replicate what he been doing, then all bets are off.
I just gotta see how that chemistry comes together with
Yeah.
Randall back out there.
Yeah, I hear that. I
That's
think
gonna
they gotta make some.
frustrate Brunson.
Yeah, I think they got to make moves. If they move Randall out of there and figure out what they're gonna do with Mitchell Robinson, I think they'll be in position to take that step they're trying to take. But if they keep them together like this, and
Mm-hmm.
best they're gonna do is
Mhm.
semifinals of the conference. I don't even
Right.
think they'll get to the conference finals.
Yeah.
All right, next we got the 76ers. They got Drummond over there now. They got Embiid,
Hmm.
PG. They picked up Eric Gordon, Reggie Jackson. They got Lowry, who they need to get rid of. They got Caleb Martin. They got Kenyon Martin Jr., who can ball if he get a chance. They got Maxi. They got Oubre. And they got Gershon, who showed off for France over the summer.
You know what?
Yeah.
Philly made some upgrades to that
Oh,
roster.
they had a heck of a
I'm
off season.
liking that a lot better than last year's team already.
Get that money.
It's just
Mm-hmm.
can they play together and work it out? That's
Yeah.
the question: is can they play on the same court together? Because after what I saw in the Olympics, Embiid is a pretty hard player to play with,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like at the same time, it's running through him first.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
second.
yeah, but the question is he going to play more than half the year?
Yeah.
So it's like,
See, Drummond,
That's why they got
Drummond,
Drum in there. Yeah.
yeah, Drummond actually does good when people go down and he has to step up in the roles. Like when he was
Hmm.
with the
Short
Bulls.
term. Hmm.
Yeah, when he was with the Bulls and Vujacic went out, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? Drummond stepped in and played big minutes, you know what I mean? And was very productive. So if he can hold the fort down and Maxey and PG can do what they do at their best, I like the 76ers to keep him you can keep him fresh.
Right.
If he was a better passer,
I wonder how many minutes Oubre is the question too, because he played really good last year at points. Kelly Oubre was probably the best year I ever played.
Yeah.
So,
get him in there.
It all comes down to if the Frenchman Gershon is going to get some clout. He's the energy guy.
Yeah, they want to guard LeBron. Come in, guard LeBron. That's all you're gonna try to beat him up.
Yeah, I think the 76ers got what it takes to get all the way. You know, it's just gonna be on health and yeah, motivation.
If Embiid learns how to pass,
man, I think PG will get the ball from.
That's not gonna make him happy because he want to take 40 shots a night.
Yeah. Well, it come down to, you want to look good or do you want to win? You know what I mean?
Well, he already got his money, so I guess winning should be prioritized now.
You would hope so.
Gave him what, 64 million, 65 million?
Oh yeah, ridiculous amount.
Man.
For real.
Play basketball. That's almost $1 million a game.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's it.
For real. Looking at that paycheck every week.
Need that, right? Like, need that.
For real. The only person making more, the only person making more is the owner. The owner sitting here like, you got to run up and down the court all day for this. If the owner check looked like that, he'd probably jump off a bridge. How do you guys live on this? Next, we got
a homeless shelter.
Right. Next, we got the Raptors here.
Freezing up, Rob.
You frozen?
Yeah.
You can see me. I'm moving.
Right. I can see you, but he froze.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. Tornado.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Right. They could be.
All right, man. Let's get these Raptors. We got
the Craptors.
Yeah. They got Scotty Barnes.
Lottery team.
All right.
Yeah. Is that another one?
You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Scotty Barnes today. He got drama in the media right now.
Yeah, gave up his girlfriend for a white girl, huh?
Well, I feel like it's like that's what the story she made it about, and I was like, this guy, I ain't gonna say that.
He definitely got a girl because of his money. She definitely wasn't trying to look at that dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For real.
Like a lot of the young
girlfriend
like them older chicks anyway. Like that's a dude's my age messing with a chick mid-30s. So I don't know what these. They must be getting trapped or something. I don't know what they do.
Well, it is what it is, man. Sure, those days.
Some cats like that, you know.
Right.
They just like that. Michael Jordan's son messing around with that chicken.
Get your cougar game up.
Right.
For real. So yeah, they got Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, they got Chris Boucher. What's up with this dude, man? When is he gonna take that step to being the beast that he could be?
I think
trading to LA.
He's another. What is that guy that used to? He was a 6'9" forward, but he was similar to Giannis. And he was always like, "Oh, he's gonna be the next Giannis. He's gonna be the next Giannis, and he can shoot." And he never became anything. He's similar to him at this point.
Who would he play for?
He played for Houston at some point.
Houston.
And then I think maybe he played off the bench on the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. I gotta find this guy.
We have to dive into that one.
Yeah.
For real, they got Bruce Brown.
Research.
Yeah, right. They got Bruce Brown over there. They got 2 Kansas boys. They got Agbaji and they got Grady Dick from Kansas.
Can't trust either one.
Right.
He got in trouble for doing jersey swaps last year.
Yeah. I seen that.
I was like, man, this guy.
They got Davion Mitchell. They got Olenek. They got Jacob Podol, and they got Quickly. You would think if you put Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett, and no, you wouldn't. They in the lottery.
Yeah, they gonna struggle this year.
Yeah, the Craptors. Too hot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They're in the Cooper Flag lottery.
Oh man. Okay, so if we go to the Central Division, we got the Bulls. What you think, man? Lonzo Ball gonna show up one of these days? Oh man, he's done.
Yeah,
glue on his knee.
Yeah, it's over with.
Like what? How do you injure it? Well, is it like the same injury that the guy from Portland?
Brandon Roy.
Yep, Brandon Roy. Is it like that same type of injury? Like, man, you just can't get right?
It's possible. I mean, it's he been hurt his whole career from as a Lakers fan that watched the and then in New Orleans when he would start to get the rolling, something crazy would happen there. He can't play again, like COVID or some random injury. And then Chicago every year it's been that. Well, it wasn't even every year. It was the one injury that 1 year, and he hasn't been back since.
Never got healthy.
Yeah, man, that's wild, man. I feel bad for the boy, man. I remember
shoes.
Before that draft, I said I was gonna go with Fox. You know what I'm saying? And Pops, you was like Lonzo Ball, he's the one. And over the years, I started seeing it like, man, if he could have stayed healthy, man, he'd be a monster right now.
Oh yeah, he's got great instinct. He just can't stay healthy.
Man, that's tough, man. So, well, I'm still gonna say his name. They got Lonzo Ball on the roster. They got Javon Carter, Torrey Craig. They got Don Sonmu. I don't even know how to say his name.
Yeah, or Dosunmu.
Oh yeah, Illinois. Yeah.
Yep. They got Chris Duarte over there. They got Josh Giddey.
I like him. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
Until you get to the playoffs.
Right.
They got Taylor Horton Tucker this year. They got Levine. Yeah, they got Levine. They got Vujicic, Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and they picked up old boy from Ohio State, that E.J. Liddell. He probably ain't gonna get in.
No.
I don't know, man. I ain't got no faith in my boy.
I found his name was Bruno Caboclo, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I was like, played for the Bulls, I'm pretty sure, or the Rockets, whatever one of them he played.
Yeah. I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
Another one of them French guys.
Hey, that's old boy. You might be talking about old boy. I know that the dude on the Wizards, they said he would be like the next Giannis, but he don't look like it.
Which one?
He was from France. What's his name? Like Koulibaly or something.
I remember Koulibaly.
Yeah.
They did the same with Giannis's brothers and siblings. Lakers gave Alex a job just because. Or Costas, which one it was? I think it might have been Costas.
Yeah.
They gave him a job. It was like, if you could do anything related remotely close,
or get your brother to come over here.
Right.
Right. For real. Man, the Bulls gonna be in the lottery, huh?
Absolutely, and hopefully they could trade Zach and get some picks.
They need to do something, man, because Duarte and Giddey and White, it ain't gonna be enough.
Dosunmu. Yeah, ain't enough balls to go around for the guards.
Yeah, it's like a whole team of guards. What am I? Vujicic, he gonna get his.
If Kobe White hooping like he was last year, they don't even need Ayo Dosunmu no more.
Yeah. Everybody looking like trade
It's
bait.
hurt a lot.
I guess it's good I'm a free agent. Everybody looking like trade bait to me. All right, now we got the Cavs. They got Jared Allen. They got Imani Bates, Garland. They got Ty Jerome, Levert. They got Sam Merrill. They got Spider-Man Mitchell over there. They got Mobley, both Mobley brothers.
Yep.
Hey, the second brother good too. He just don't get no clock, but he's a baller. This might be the year. They got Niang. They didn't go ahead and give him Niang's minutes. They got Okoro. They got Craig Porter. They got Max Strus, Tristan Thompson, and Dean Wade.
Well, at least
just
for
gave a Okoro money, didn't he?
You said what?
Yeah, we just re-signed a Curl last week.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually Woj's last post as an ESPN.
Woj. Man, why you really think Woj leaving? To be with his alma mater? I ain't buying that.
Yeah.
I ain't buying that. Something happened. They about to see him on them Diddy tapes.
Woj all oiled up.
Yeah. What's the ceiling for the Cavs, man?
Our ceiling is if we get lucky, we can make the conference finals, but we're around second round exit like normal. Because we could either, it depends on well, actually, you know what, I should be a little more optimistic because we got our boy from New York that played in the Brooklyn Nets at their best season, and we have a coach that maybe he could put together some offense to where Donovan and Garland can flourish at the same time, because that's the biggest problem since we got Donovan, because it's like it's one or the other. It's like when one is hooping, the other not really doing nothing. And then but it's like at the same time you're paying $100 million plus to Donovan Mitchell, so he should have the ball in his hand at all times anyway.
I'm not sure about Spider-Man. I'm just
not. He's I ain't gonna lie to you. He's him, man. That boy plays fast.
He's a Hemi.
Yeah.
I'm not doubting his skills at all.
He's
even though did you see the podcast with Wallow and Gilly when they was at his house playing basketball?
No.
You gotta check that out. Even though he letting them 50-year-old men put buckets on him.
Oh, was he? Oh man.
But I question his heart, man. I do. His heart and his intensity. I just don't, I don't know if it's like he told himself before he came in the league, like, I'm gonna play for one team and I'm gonna take that team over the mountaintop. And then when you get traded the way you did, or however it went down, like now you just like, man, I'm about the money. Let me get my money. You know what I mean? And I got to see them leadership. Is he gonna be like, yo, this is my team, and then take over? For real. Like if I see that
he tried to do it last year a little bit when we played Orlando. Orlando gave us a run for our money, and he took, because there's a game that game the game 7 might have been game 7 actually, or game 6, whichever one, where him and Garland was going back and forth scoring, and then eventually, because it was like, okay, Garland was doing really good, then he took completely over, and he scored points almost to try to win the game, and they lost. I think might have been game 5 even though.
Sure, man. See, well, I ain't talking about dominating on the court. I'm talking about being a leader of the team.
Right.
Like if Donovan Mitchell just got that type of face, like if he try to tell me something, I might hit him in the face. like, I just know his approach is just off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he just carries himself that way. He's gonna have to get over himself. You know what I mean?
He takes a lot of games off sometimes where I feel like he could probably be on the court playing.
Yeah, man. They got to see it in him to follow him, but he has to realize that you know, well, hey, I can just say, like, I just see like his approach is not gonna be. You can't be Razor Ramon. You can't be Macho Man with your approach. You're gonna have to like, for real. If you want to act like Kobe, you got to do some Kobe things. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, they got to work that out.
Yeah, for real.
Got to get the ball to Garland too, though. That boy bad.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real. The quiet killer.
That or one of them got to move and get another big
Yeah,
shooter.
for real. They're gonna have to make something happen.
I hope that Okoro can knock down some shots this year as well, because he's so inconsistent and it's awful at times.
Yeah, man, it is nuts, man. When I be watching them play, I just don't.
Hard to,
I'll be like, when I see him get the ball in that corner for three, I'm like, oh, we missed.
Yeah.
Turnover.
I don't like the dynamic of Okoro and Niang. I just don't like it.
you got Mobley and Allen. You know, both
Right.
them limit you on the floor because they're not deep shooters. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I think it might be tough for them. I don't think
And
they'll
at the
be.
same time, though, it's like maybe one day if they give Evan the keys, and maybe he could take over one day.
I see his game. I like his game. Yeah,
He performed against Boston in the playoff.
Yeah, he could be a beast. He is a beast. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Well, I see it 8 blocks in person. I went to see the Cavs versus the Pistons one day. He got 8 blocks that game.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I can see it. Speaking
Can
of the
he do it
Pistons,
consistently?
yeah,
Right.
that's yeah, man. The Pistons is up next, man.
Oh boy, G
They
League
pick,
team.
yeah, man. Come on. They picked up Malik Beasley. They got Cunningham. They got Duran. They got Fontecchio. He was with Utah last year. He gave them some good minutes. You know what I mean? They got
Yeah,
Tim
until he found
Hardaway.
out he can't play defense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
they got Tim Hardaway Jr. now. They got Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey. They got Paul Reed, who was backing up Embiid last year. They got Marcus Sasser, Isaiah Stewart, and they got Oscar Thompson. You know, on paper, it looked like they should be able to do something.
Be some physical practices down
They
low.
might can make the play in this year. It's my optimistic coworker, who's the hugest Pistons fan, thinks they can make the play in.
That would be a successful season.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If they win 20, they'll be lucky.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, there's no Killian Hayes here no more.
I know. They sent him to the Nets.
That's a blessing. That boy could bust a great boy. They just wasted that pick.
Yeah, man.
They picked after him. I gotta search this up right now.
All right. Yep.
Oh,
Keep
they
us
had a
on
lot of good options after him.
Right.
He was 7th pick, so you know.
Right. Got a whole legion of ballers after that.
That was 2020 draft or 2019 draft.
I don't think. Had to be 2020.
It was 20.
20.
Tyrese Halliburton sticks out like a sore thumb there.
He was after that.
Yep, but 5 picks after that, for that matter.
Who else?
Obi Toppin, even. We got Devin Vassell, Cole Anthony.
Yeah.
Tyrese Maxey sticks out.
Oh man! Well, there it is. Ding, ding, ding.
They got Daniel Quickly, Jaden McDaniels, Desmond Bain.
Bain would have been nice, you know, the 2-guard spot. You know, just they blew it big time. That's why they fired all them guys. Fired all them guys.
They could have traded out of that pick and got Maxey and
a lot of players that are solid rotation players in this draft here. Like they have Nico Mannion was in there too. Jordan Nwora. Like, I mean, well, I'm a basket. It's a nerd. This kind of. I see a lot of players I recognize here. Trey Jones.
Yeah.
They picked, and then the crazy thing, they picked. They got Saban Lee. They somehow got the 2 worst guards in that draft.
It's Saban Lee, huh?
Kenyon Martin Jr.
hanging with Phoenix. Saban Lee's hanging in with Phoenix. Just couldn't do it in Detroit.
They got Isaiah Joe in there.
Detroit be making all kind of mistakes.
Tillman is in there.
Well, they went and got traded to Langdon, paid him all that money. Bring a Dookie in.
Right,
they got Udoka Dookie. R.J. Hampton, Zeke Naji.
Yeah, you're right. A few of these guys do get a little clock in their respective teams.
Josh Green.
Oh, yeah, that's another good one. He play hard.
They picked Isaiah Stewart and Killian over Josh Green.
Yeah.
They got Aaron Nesmith.
Yeah. And that's next we got the Pacers. He the first one that I got on the list for them. They got Nate Smith, Halliburton, Isaiah Jackson. They got Ben Shepherd, Siakam, Mathurin, McConnell, Nimhard. They got our cousin Miles Turner, Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker, and they picked up Wiseman.
Well, that's not gonna help them much.
Right.
They'll be middle of the road.
Yeah, they'll be there.
7 to 9 in there somewhere.
Do they need to move Miles Turner? Is it time for a new scene for him, or does him and Siakam make sense?
For him personally, maybe, but as far as their team, not really.
He fits with that team.
Best I ever seen him play last year.
Yeah.
If they like to run, he get it off the board and get it out, and he can pull up at 3 and hit them threes.
Yeah, he can shoot it.
You can't get a layup, take it back out to him, let him shoot. So he fits their team, but
Sure, they could have won them games against the Celtics, man. They was just showing it on NBA TV the other day in the playoffs. I'm sitting here like, man, for 3-4 games straight, they was right there. They made mistakes.
Blown out. Yeah.
Now, better decisions. They wasn't supposed to be there. They wasn't supposed to really be there.
Sure, they showed up. They didn't win nothing, but they showed up. They could have won something.
The East is actually becoming quite the dogfight outside of Boston, if you really think about it, because Cleveland struggled versus Orlando, but then when they played Boston, they did pretty good versus Boston. But Indiana would have lost probably to the Bucks if Giannis and them are healthy all series, but they still beat the Bucks.
Yeah, I hear that.
And then they played the Knicks. The Knicks were supposed to beat the Pacers, and then they beat the Knicks because everybody collapsed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We're about to get to the worst parts of the conference in a second here.
We got Bucks. We got the Bucks. We got Giannis, Middleton, Bobby Portis, Gary Trent Jr. They picked up DeLon Wright. They got Bo Camp over there. They got Connaughton.
Notification said Kawhi getting surgery.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. The procedure.
Done till March.
March 2027.
He went under the knife.
They got Connaughton. They got AJ Green. They got Lillard. And they still got Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez was trying to get up out of there, man.
About 40 now.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, man, I think the Bucks, they'll be in there, but, man, it got to work this year. If it don't work this year, Giannis is gone.
You know what? The Lakers, LeBron James, pretty Asian. So, you know what? I trade LeBron for Giannis at this point. Maybe Giannis, whoever wants to be point of attack, the other be free roam. Have 2 forwards.
Please trade Anthony Davis. We ain't giving up LeBron.
That's not gonna happen.
Right. None of it is.
Did he happen? They said ain't no party like a Diddy party now. So it's like, should he get caught up in that? Then all bets.
Oh man.
If he get caught up in that.
LeBron with a surprise retirement. For real. Man. Now we only got one division left in the East. It's the Southeast.
As I said, the worst division possibly in basketball.
Man, they got the Hawks.
Down
there. I seen
the garbage though.
It's a few things that could come up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks.
If I got the Hornets and the Wizards looking at me, them the garbage is the garbage.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, hold on, man. I got the Wizards on here last. We'll get to that, man, because they roster surprised me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
All right, the Hawks. They got Bogdanovich. They got Capella. They got Dyson Daniels out of he was with the Pelicans, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got DeAndre Hunter. They got Jalen Johnson, the future superstar.
Freak.
Yeah. They got Larry Nance Jr. now.
They got Ricochet, the first pick in this draft. Zachary Ricochet. However you
they got the
project.
Yeah, it's gonna take him a second, but they got him. You know, he in there. He gonna get some minutes. They got Okongwu. They got Trae Young, Cody Zeller, and they picked up David Roddy out of Memphis as well. He's good for a few minutes. You know, I think the Hawks, like, if they young,
rebound.
Yeah, he thinks.
Yeah, I just don't see it without DeJounte Murray in there.
Man, that is a big that does hurt. That does hurt. But Trae Young, man, if he could take that step,
They don't guard nobody.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They going to the lottery.
They have an inability to actually get any talent on that roster. So,
man,
it's going downhill.
That's nuts. All right, we got the Hornets. You know what I'm saying? We have the other ball brother. Hopefully.
4 miles. 4
miles. The Hornets haven't been the worst team in the league to this point. Well, actually, you know what? If LaMelo play, I'll say the Hornets might not be the garbage of the garbage, but they can make the play in.
They picked up Josh Green.
Hey, is Miles still on?
Yeah, Miles Bridges is there. Okay. He's there. LaMelo. They got Seth Curry now. Maybe it'd be different if they had Steph Curry.
Right. I mean, at this point, if I was Steph Curry, it wouldn't hurt going over there. The Warriors ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the only place he'd play other than the Warriors would be Charlotte.
That is true.
He'll make Charlotte 10 times the team. And he don't got to play point guard. He can let LaMelo run the point.
Right. Hey, speaking of that, you know, RJ, how Curry and all them, that's his people. Yeah. Curry. So on the video game, on the 2K, you know what I'm saying? We played a blacktop. We picked our players. I put all the Currys on there. The dad, I beat him with all the Currys. He's mad at me.
Go shoot. Yeah, go shoot.
He gonna keep being mad. He ain't never gonna be able to get his get back. I ain't gonna lose.
Yeah. Beat him with his boys.
Right. Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I'm a big proponent of no mercy for these kids.
Yeah. Hey, how they gonna get better?
You know,
you don't take them through it. How they gonna get better? For real. He be in there beating the stuffing out of his uncle. But I'm a different beast. Let's see here. So they got LaMelo, Miles Bridges, Seth Curry, good locker room guy Taj Gibson. They got Josh Green. They got Trey.
Taj Gibson.
Right. They got Trey Mann. They got Cody Martin. They got Brandon Miller, Nick Richards, Nick Smith, Grant Williams, and Mark Williams.
You know what? I might amend the statement. And you know what? Because Brandon Miller was solid last year.
Oh, yeah. He played strong.
Because he figured out whatever he needed to figure out. It was rocket ships ahead. So you know what?
He's got some ball dominant guys.
He said they'll go to the play-in.
We can make the play-in. And if everybody healthy, we can make the playoff.
Okay.
A solid 8 seed, 7 seed, maybe.
LaMelo got ahead of ball. Miles got ahead of ball.
Miles,
Brandon Miller got ahead of ball.
Yeah.
A lot of ball dominant guys that don't move that well off the ball.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, keep it 1,000.
All right, what is like
LaMelo still in the league?
LaMelo be hurting everything: knee, foot, hand. Like, man.
Oh, that's the ball boy curse.
Man, hopefully, if they can stay healthy, we'll be able to at least get a good look at them to see if they could do something or not in the future.
Lonzo is done for. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lonzo wash.
Ah, man.
It's not nothing he can do about that. He'll never be the same again. If he could turn back to who he was before COVID, or in that period where he played for the Bulls when him and Caruso was going crazy, the Laker boys was going crazy.
Yeah, he had a solid start with the Bulls. Yeah.
If they could do that again, if he could still do that, then you guys might be all right. But why am I playing him over Kobe White and Ayo Dosunmu at the same time?
Yeah, nah, he done lost.
I gotta give him
now
over the guards that I already got a log jam.
Yeah, he done been out longer than Derrick Rose. He done been out longer than Klay Thompson. It's just he ain't coming back, man. He ain't coming back.
He can play, but it won't be the same.
Somebody got to pass.
All right, man. So next we got the Heat. They got Adebayo, and with his girl that just won MVP for the WNBA.
They're unanimous.
They said that she taught him how to shoot the jumper.
Better recruit her.
Hey, you know what? She was running point in that Olympics there. I did see that.
Man, hey, she next level.
Yeah. For good from all levels of the court.
For real. I definitely but you already know I enjoy watching girls basketball more than boys anyway. They play the game right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do.
They got Bam. They picked up Alec Burks, which is a good pickup. He plays hard no matter where he goes.
Right.
He always gonna get buckets. They got Hero. They got Highsmith. They got Jaime Jaquez over there. They got Jovic, Kevin Love, Duncan Robinson, Scary Terry, and Jimmy Butler.
They got too many hoopers in Miami.
Think so?
Yeah. There's a lot
that'd be a good thing.
There's a lot of dudes
playing ball.
Playing.
There's a lot of people I need shooting the ball on that roster.
Man, so like
they got Jimmy fussing with Pat Riley right now,
and you need to shut up and play basketball. Shut up and dribble.
That boy need to get moved. He needed his time in Miami.
I'm happy we talking about that because there was a video that Jimmy High Roller made where he was searching for the player most like LeBron James, and you know who was the player most like LeBron James?
Who they say?
Jimmy Butler. As far as the passing, the shooting, everything encompassing, the closest thing to LeBron James as a replica was Jimmy. And actually KD was like third closest to LeBron, if you believe me or not. It was quite the stat.
None of them passed like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is a very odd comparison.
It was quite the.
I don't know who did that one.
It was based on like numbers and different things that all came together, and the closest that you put together, they was able to find that.
I don't want Jimmy Butler I wouldn't want to put anything on him like LeBron. You know what I mean? LeBron's shooting it now. LeBron is a monster. He going to the cup, man. Man, Jimmy Butler, he take too many plays off. You know what I'm saying? And then he talk a good game. Now he was backing it up for them couple of playoffs, but this last year that just passed was like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Trying to play in spurts. You can't do that.
Yeah, nah, they getting old. He like Kawhi part 2. For real. I don't know if he gonna be out there or not. They need to move him while he got a little value left, or they gonna be stuck holding the bag.
What, the Clippers?
No, the Clippers need to go ahead and get out of the Kawhi business. Like, this is no team needs to take that. You know what I'm saying? Take that on. But Jimmy Butler, like, he needs to get traded. Maybe it'll invigorate him to get a couple more years out of him. But if he play like he played last year, like, you're not helping.
Right.
You're not helping.
Okay, so it was Jimmy, Giannis, KD, Jokic, Luka, Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, Jason Tatum, and Chris Paul. That were all very similar, or the closest thing you can get to LeBron James.
Nah.
I agree with 80% of that list.
Right. Let's you can give him Luka. You can give him a Luka a little bit. Luka looks like he could develop into LeBron if he work on his body and all of that stuff later
Which he ain't
on.
gonna do.
Right, but
getting too old now. He been a hooper for what now? A pro since he's 15, so that's 10 years.
That is true. That
motivation
is fast.
I
is what I is.
You know what? That body might last insane at this point.
Yeah.
So who knows how long his peak will last if he's been playing since 15 at a professional level.
Yeah, man, they ain't no comparison.
And he play Euro Cup every year.
Yeah.
And it's like
a lot of wear and tear. That's a lot of wear and tear.
Yeah, they gotta leave.
Like LeBron. He barely lasts the playoffs every year.
All right, man. Next we got the Magic. They got Cole Anthony, Banchero out there. They got what's that? I don't even know how to say his name, man. But he was a beast at center when they needed him when Wendell went out. Is it I don't know how you say it. First name Goga.
Goga Baditz, or I forgot how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
Baditz or something like that. Yeah.
He
all right. They got a squad.
Yeah, they do. They got Anthony Black over there. They picked up KCP. They got Wendell Carter Jr. They got Jonathan Isaac. They got Gary
Wagner
Harris.
brothers.
Yeah. They got
Gary need to be a Laker.
I don't know what's up with Gary Harris. He's still playing. He out there.
Yeah.
They got Suggs. They got the Wagner brothers, the Wagner brothers. They got Lil Juwan Howard out there. They got
Sure.
They got Corey Joseph, but he ain't gonna play probably.
Not in front of them.
They got Caleb Houston. Now. Yeah. So I mean the Magic, man, they right there if they can put it together.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, you know what? Paolo to me is next step. So
yeah.
He's gonna make a run this year.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I like my Cavs to 7.
Yeah.
But they got some pressure. They just gotta score, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
Or it's like that's because that was the thing about them in the playoffs. It's like everything fell to the wayside, and that was scoring became an issue.
Yeah, we gonna see. But I like their squad, man. I think if Anthony Black can take a step, you know what I mean, and having somebody like KCP on the roster is gonna be a big help. It's gonna open up the floor for those guys that need to dance a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it'll be all right. I think they in there, man.
Oh yeah,
so
I don't see why they can't do it again.
Yeah, they gonna stun somebody.
They might go 50 plus. Might go win 55 games. Whenever Paolo become Paolo, it's trouble.
Yeah.
Young legs.
Yeah, you right about that. For For real. Then the last, we got the Wizards. They got they got Marvin Bagley. They got Patrick Baldwin. They got Sadiq Bey. I like Sadiq Bey.
Yeah.
They got that the dude named Champagne. He was with the Spurs. I like him
Champagne.
too. For real. They got the Koulibaly we was talking about earlier. They got Johnny Davis, Anthony Gill. They got Rashawn Holmes, Corey Kispert, Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole, Alex Sarr, and they picked up Valanciunas, which is a good pickup. You know, out of all these teams, I can see a clear, strong starting five with the Wizards. I see it clearly.
You got Cooper Flag at the 3.
Said they had top 3 lottery bound.
That's right. We're in the lotto. Where are tickets at? Where are tickets at?
Yo. Yeah, how you feel about that, D? They at the bottom.
You know what? They might be better than that. You know what? I was just talking about how my coworker said that he think Detroit can make their play in. With the Washington having that kind of talent, as long as Jordan Poole ain't crapping the bed this year, they can make the play in. Everybody got better substantially besides Detroit.
Yeah, and you're right.
Perhaps the Hornets.
And Draymond over to visit Poole.
Right.
Knock some sense into him.
Because I was like, it's a tough. I'm gonna have to look at the. It's like if the Nets are as bad as we think they'll be, the crafters. It's gonna be a fight for that play-in spot, and the Hawks might just fall.
All right, so let's before we get off of here, we'll end it off like this. What do you think the rankings at Christmas? Now we'll take it to the All-Star break. What do you think? Not what their records will be, but what rankings do you think the teams will be in when they get to the All-Star break?
Boston 1. 2. I'm gonna go. Perhaps Philly might be number 2 because they did retool a good amount. And then I'm gonna go 3. It'll probably be either the Bucks or Cleveland. Perhaps even Orlando.
That's a lot of teams. You got 3 teams and 3.
That's what I said. The thing is, it's like that's the first 6 teams, right? So that's the top 6. Which
you got Boston 76ers. Who you putting at 3?
Boston 76ers. I'm gonna give Milwaukee 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna mock. I'm gonna do actually no. I'm gonna give New York 4, Cleveland 5, Orlando 6.
Orlando 6.
Where'd you have the Knicks?
The Knicks
at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Because hopefully this year won't be any purposefully dropped games to get the right playoff seed, like did last year.
So you saying after 6, it's just like nobody even matters, huh?
I mean, there's too many heads at the top of the conference at the moment.
Yeah.
Because Indiana could build on last year as well and jump into the 6. But at that point, they're a play-in team and then playing one of the better teams. So they'll be beat down and worn down by the time they get to the championships if they make it.
Okay. Well, barring any injuries, I got the 76ers at 1 when it gets to that point. Really? If Embiid stays healthy to that point, I think the 76ers will be 1. And it's going to be a little bit of when Porzingis gets back for the Celtics. So, but I still think Tatum is going to be on a tear to start the season because what happened to him in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I'm gonna have the Celtics at 2. I'm gonna put the Magics at 3, and I'm gonna
Is that a Florida pick?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah,
The Heat done got him.
yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm gonna put New York at 4. I'm gonna put the Bucks at 5 because I think it's gonna take some time. I'm gonna put the Bucks at 5, and I think that might go well with them later on. I think they might need that push.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that'll push Lillard and Antetokounmpo to realize, yo, we gotta just come together, and that's what it is.
Better let it go.
Certainly.
And I think at 6, man, I'm gonna put the Cavs at 6, but I'm gonna put the Pacers right at after that at 7, and then whatever happens after that, it is what it is.
And well, that's. But the thing is, we ain't giving Miami the respect they probably deserve.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put Miami at 8. So I got my 8. I'm gonna stop at 8.
Because that's what's really important, right?
Yeah, I'm stopping at 8. The other ones can fall in, but I don't even want to put that much brain power into it right now.
Yeah. See what I want to go with here. 6, I'll go Cavs.
All right.
6, 5, go Magic.
Okay.
4 Bucks. 3 Knicks. 2 Celtics. Sixers. 1.
Yep. Got you. Now, who do you think will be representing the East in the in-season tournament, the NBA Cup?
Your picks.
You think the Knicks will be there to represent them in the finals?
Absolutely. They will be in the NBA Cup final. Not the NBA.
The Magic. I'm gonna say the Magic.
Oh, that's a solid pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a
Young
good
fella's
pick.
gonna run it.
Oh,
it depends on who wants it. It's so hard to say.
Yeah. This is a toughie. Barring any injury, out of the gates, I'm gonna go with the Celtics because I think Tatum is going to make a statement I think he's going to make a statement with his early season play. I don't know if it's going to wane up throughout the season. We'll deal with that later. But when it starts the season, he want to remind people who he is. Mm-hmm. I ain't get the MVP in the conference. I ain't get the MVP in the finals. He put me on the bench like a scrub in the Olympics.
Yeah, he's motivated for sure.
For real. If he win that in season tournament MVP, you know what I mean, and winning all them games up to it, it'll change it'll change how they feeling right on into that them Christmas games.
Yeah, we know he don't like pressure, so he might put too much pressure on himself and start shooting bricks. All of a sudden, team chemistry go crazy, you know. Jaylen Brown be like, "Hey, what's going on, man? Give me the ball." Right. You know, he kind of score 40 every night.
Hey, this is the year where he got to conquer that. Mm-hmm. Like right here, they done disrespected you. They disrespect you on a global level. They disrespect you at the Olympics. Mm-hmm. We can't stand for that.
Yeah, all the Boston media was crying that whole Olympic.
Make some shots. That's all I got to say. Make some shots and we'll play you.
Right.
And they're shooting them bricks, you're gonna sit down.
Yeah, that's the truth, man. All right, man. We'll leave it there for now. For real.
We ain't going west?
No, we're gonna do that next time. We'll go to the West next time. For real.
It is a 2-hour episode today.
Right. We'll go to the West next time. We'll let this digest a little bit. And we'll get
like one of them Burmese pythons down there.
Right. So we'll jump into that one, and I gotta do a little bit more research before I jump into that one.
Just go Lakers. Just go Lakers.
Ah man, that's what we not gonna do. we might have to rank every team to get them on the list. Hey, stop at 8.
All right.
We'll see.
Don't underestimate the old man.
We'll see.
Yeah.
This could be the year, LeBron. I mean, he did show me something at that Olympics. The older players got something to say.
Yeah. These short series, he put it together as long as he stays healthy. Get a little bit of help.
I believe that'll be all right. I do believe that.
And hopefully D-Lo can hit a jumper in the playoffs this season.
If not, Bronny's in there.
Come
on, Junior. You've been working on it.
Hey, I guarantee they ain't gonna sit him. He gonna get in. Real, that's LeBron's son.
Crazy. Have a father duo in the playoff.
Little Big Daddy paying that bill.
Right.
I took less so you could have some money. That's just his allowance he getting.
Figure out how to get Randall and Robinson over there.
No.
Said you don't want them back.
I'll take Robinson, but Randall's can't come back to LA.
Showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. If you stay woke, then you won't stay broke. Sitting tall on the throne, what I'm made for. And I got the tunes that make them get down. I'm a gang star with the premier sound. I got necks like KRS. Come into my world if you wanna get blessed. We on a date, mommy, why you showing all your breasts? You must be for everybody, we can split the check. Every lesson, every test is a mixture for success. Don't miss your opportunity, you rockin' with the best. I look good, smell good, in the ice wet. She smiling between her legs, making a mess. You already know, I'm progressive with the flow. Full grown pimpin', they can't talk how I talk, cause they don't live it. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime. Ha. You only see me when it's showtime.